I love when the plan comes together or when it don't come together. Man, I know, I, to all our number one fans out there, to all the GNC sports people out there, we gotta come up with a nickname for y'all.
Oh, they got a nickname.
What's that?
Repeat offenders.
Nah, man, it gotta be something, I'm working on it.
You tripping.
Anyway.
No,
Yeah,
put your hand in my face.
You started it.
Threaten me with a good time.
Well, with our deepest apologies from one university to one great university to the people out there, we suffered another loss again. Grambling, we gotta get together. We gotta get this together, man. I'm tired of seeing this day in and day out. Our people paying all that money to come down there support y'all. Coaches, I blame this on y'all.
Hey man, say your soliloquies. Let's get the intro going.
All right, man, let's get it. Let's get it.
The intro.
Better vibes.
He'll be right back, y'all. He'll be right back.
All right, I'm back.
He'll be right back.
All right, let's get it.
This man tripping. I just looked over there. I got a little scared.
This ain't my apartment. You want like no, you like yourself. All right, go on,
Oh man. Well, I'm Gary.
This is Cary.
We are GNC Sports Talk, and one of our slogans is we do it
for the culture,
by the culture,
because we are the culture. You did.
Another slogan is #1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so.
Love you, mama.
Thank y'all for tuning in and enjoying this very somber episode, because it's a lot of losing talk that's gonna happen.
There's some losing going on, man. And I don't like it.
So just bear with us.
I'm telling y'all right now, this might be a rant Tuesday. Rant Cary, the rant Cary, the Cary rants and all that. Hey, whatever you want to call it.
Not you gave yourself a name.
Yeah, because this ain't it, man. I can't stand it. Like the team that I'm rooting for, that we root for, it wasn't a good weekend for us, man. The past couple of weeks, well, I ain't gonna say the past couple of weeks, but the past week, it wasn't good for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was disappointed. It should have been a better effort put out there. Mickey, get it together, man. Get it together. Get some offensive linemen going. Okay.
Say your rants, man. We gotta make sure we introduce everybody, man. Hey, thank y'all again for tuning in. If you are a repeat offender, which we know a lot of you are, we want to thank y'all from the bottom of our hearts, because we could not do this without y'all, because it would literally be just us two idiots up here talking about our rants, as he said, right?
Yeah. Man.
That's #1. #2, if you are a first-time visitor, we want to say we love you already. We want to make sure we welcome you back next week.
Welcome.
Just know we're going to be off for Christmas for sure. We'll be back for New Year, but we're going to be off for Christmas. And another more important thing, while my thing set up here and act brand new like it always do, make sure if you are a repeat offender or a first time listener, replay video, whatever you may be, make sure you do this. All right, with all the energy, love, and everything that we have in our heart, somebody just put something disrespectful in there, we'll see. They just put something disrespectful in there. From CJ, aka said, what up, big bro? Yo. From our lovely mother, #1 sports podcast of the twin duo of grilling in 2024.
We appreciate that. Yeah, we did our thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, we learned from the best.
Good evening, GR Houston Jack. I will let you know right here live on our platform that I am listening, catching up, because I am a couple episodes behind. So I am listening, catching up right now. Comments will be made, things like that. Just couldn't get to it up until today. Been a long break.
What's good, fellas?
What's up?
Black Raiden.
How you doing, bro?
Hey, man. Yeah. Hey, we apologize. You shouldn't have to witness what you witnessed down there. That's all I'm
saying. Mother loves repeat offenders.
Okay.
I know what G was laughing at. That's when you didn't lock my door.
Yeah, when you should lock the door.
Hello, mother. Hello, auntie.
Hey.
How you doing? I'm not happy at all. You shouldn't be.
Yep.
You shouldn't be.
I'm not happy. We not happy. I guess this is just a pity party.
They reboot the NFL.
Go JSU.
Nope.
Man. Yep. I'm sorry. We all are.
Yo.
R.O.B.
What it is. Number one R&B singer that we know.
Rich is over. Well, never mind.
I know. Rubbing over. No.
Man,
no.
We all doing something. No worries.
I got you. Before we get started, trying to make sure I do a better job of staying on top of my gig like I'm supposed to.
Yeah, make sure if you haven't already, put an M by the music picks, and at the end of the episode, we're gonna share our music picks, so y'all can share y'all music picks. So we want to know what y'all listen to from the past, from the present, and the future. So we appreciate that. We appreciate that if y'all can do that for us. Did I do that right?
Almost.
I tried it.
We here at GNC Sports, we love music, and we want to make sure we share that love with you guys. So in the chat, if you will, put an M next to the song, artist, album, that bop, that pop, that something bar, something blue, something new, like he said, like my brethren said, put it in there. We want to make sure we highlight that at the end of the episode. And just because we love that part of the show, we're going to make sure we do that a couple of more times. So if you didn't hear it this first time, you'll hear it again here in a few. But without further ado, do you want to go ahead and get into things?
Yeah, let's get into some college football, man. Let's get into some college football. I don't even know what to say, bro. I can't.
You always number one in our heart. Yes, go ahead.
All right, yeah. So back to the college football. I don't know. Did you want to get started on the playoffs so far? Or what they have, I guess, for the rankings for the playoffs?
Right now, what we have for the playoffs, this is a 12-team format. Teams in the Power Four, not Power Five anymore because of all the mergers that took place. Power Four conferences, the winners of the championship game, they will get an automatic bye as they are a top 4 seed right now. That is looking like Texas, SMU, Oregon, and Boise State. Shout out to Boise State. Shout out to Ashton Genty.
Yep.
Doing phenomenal things. My opinion is the Heisman, but I know it's probably going to go to Travis Hunter. Not disappointed about it. Just saying running backs are back in live effect. Also, in no particular order, we'll do this at another time. But we have Penn State, Arizona State, Tennessee, Ohio State, Alabama, Notre Dame, Indiana, Georgia, all rounding up that top 12 right now. We will get into that another time. But those are the 12 teams right now that we have. What say you to what we had in this very turbulent weekend?
Oh, man, fight night. Man, the first one I want to start off with was Ohio State and Michigan, man. That game, it was a good game. Don't get me wrong, it was a good game. It was a defensive game, but Ohio State with the turnovers in the red zone, that was pretty nasty. I mean, Michigan, I think they only scored 13 points on 3 points in the second half. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Both of y'all look like trash, but I mean, if you want me to be honest, like y'all can't like one team scored 13 points, and you telling me another team can score like 17? Like y'all couldn't score 14? Like y'all couldn't score 16? You feel me? Like y'all weren't good enough to get down there on the other side of the field in field goal range a few times. Now, I know they did probably miss a couple field goals, but Ohio State not scoring nothing in the second half is absolutely crazy.
Well, and the thing about it is the weekend of Thanksgiving is rivalry weekend, and we'll get into quite a few rivalry games, right? Some went completely how you thought they would, and others was like, wow, right? Ohio State, Michigan being one of the ones that it went how it's been going the past 4 years. Ohio State had everything to lose and nothing to gain if they won because they were expected to win. They were 20-point favorites, and they lost 13-10. Both teams scored 10 points in the first half. And yet, like you said, it's disappointing. Michigan only scored 3 in the second, but Ohio State didn't score anything.
Yeah, man.
We'll get to the incidents that happened afterwards, but the lack of disappointment on my face, if only you knew, is bewildering because Ryan Day, his seat might as well be in hell. If he does not win the national championship, if he does not win the national championship, I'm not lying to you. If they fire him, do not be surprised because that rivalry game matters more than the championship, I believe.
Well, what I had told you when they had lost, I had said, would you rather have a team continue to go to continue to make the playoffs and be a contender every single year, but they lose every now and again to their rival Michigan, or would you just continue to? Would you just fire the coach just because he keep losing Michigan? Me, I said, it's all good. If they lose to Michigan a couple of times out, every couple of years, whatever. But I would like the coach to continuously be in the playoff hunt, and they are always continue. They have proven themselves to be a title contender. I ain't gonna say year in and year out, but they've always been at the top of the ranks when it comes to the rankings and always trying to get into the playoffs. So I mean, but I feel what you're saying is unacceptable. That dude losing 4 times in a row to Michigan. That can't work, dog. That ain't it.
This year, more than any year, you had no reason to lose to them. Other years, you can argue 1 and 2 in the Big Ten, and that's great. But this year, Ohio State had no reason to lose to Michigan. And I'll go ahead and further that point with saying this. With teams merging into conferences, Big Ten, SEC, you pick which one you think is better, right? With the Big Ten merging, USC, UCLA, Oregon, Washington, right? You have all of these teams already merging into what was considered the second best conference or best conference, depending on what you thought, right? USC is not going to be sorry next year. Nope. We can go ahead and put that on wax.
Hey, I like USC, man.
We can go ahead and say UCLA should be competitive. We can go ahead and say Oregon going to be competitive. We can say maybe one day Penn State will get they act together. And we can definitely say that Michigan's not going to be sorry as they were this year if you claim that they're sorry. So with that being said, Ohio State, this may be the last year where they're actually a contender. And for that, you got to wonder, do you go from losing 1 or 2 games to now 4 or 5? Because if that's the case, that coach got to be gone because just like I know, just like anybody else who has a team that they root for, everybody got a team that they hate, right? If it's in the NFL, consistently, it's the Cowboys. Everybody hates the Cowboys unless you're a Cowboys fan. Y'all know it. We know it. There's no need to go into explanation with that. Depending on if you have a college team, everybody has a rival. Everybody has this saying, if y'all don't know, we're going to go ahead and tell you. You can lose every other game, but you cannot lose a rivalry game. So they keep losing a rivalry game, and the icing on the cake is this. The team's so good that they compete every year for the championship.
They don't win it. That's a good point.
If you do not win it this time, I'm sorry. I think it's going to be a thing on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Instagram, TikTok. Ryan Day might lose his job, and I wouldn't be shocked.
Well, I mean, look, I don't know, man. Yeah, they're going to have to do something. Because losing to Michigan, like, y'all always get in the playoffs. But the team that barely is in the playoffs, that hasn't won anything since God knows when, that, like, you can't beat that team, but you expect to get in the playoffs and win in the playoffs?
This year more than ever, man.
Yeah, like, y'all should have won. Like, y'all was good enough to win. Y'all just didn't win.
They just didn't do it.
Yeah, so.
How you doing, sis?
What up, though?
And Mario's agreeing with us facts. Let's go to the SEC.
All right, man.
SEC rivalry game. The biggest one on the slate, that was a shocker. Georgia versus Georgia Tech. Ladies and gentlemen, this went into, if I'm not mistaken, 8 overtimes.
8 overtimes.
44-42. I'm not sure what to take for Georgia State besides this.
Georgia Tech.
I'm sorry, Georgia Tech. I apologize. I'm not sure what to take for Georgia Tech besides this. They giant killers. They're giant killers this year.
Man, y'all play with some effort.
They play with some effort. Honestly, parody, irony, whatever you want to call it, I'm all for it because I'm petty, right? Mm-hmm. If Georgia Tech would have won against Georgia, booked them out the playoffs. Though.
Yeah, they're going to be out the playoffs.
When they looked god awful in the first half, I had to confirm with a compadre because I didn't watch it the first half because we were watching something else.
0 points in the first half, by the way.
0 points.
0 points in the first half. It says it all.
And by golly, what they did in the second half, I don't know if that's a detriment to Georgia Tech's defense or their offense just woke up. But I don't trust Georgia Tech this year. And I told you behind the scenes my lack of concern for the prospect of Carson Beck when it comes to him going to the NFL. I'm not sure what people were talking about at the beginning of the year. I didn't see it then, and I definitely don't see it now.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. But he has had some god awful games. A few 3 picks. Like I think in 2 games, if I'm not mistaken. I just can't see it for him. But yeah, Georgia Tech, man, they did their thing. Like I was shocked that it had won all those overtimes, but you got to give Georgia credit. That's one. Two, hey, they conditioning. Whatever this what happens when you condition. You get everything you put out in the summertime, and they got tested on Friday. And they pretty much won it.
They did it again.
I did it.
I want to go ahead and make sure we shout out a couple things before we move on to the NFL, because the NFL got some things, and we'll talk about the other things. College football week entire segments. SMU is probably we're hoping we'll win the ACC. I like Miami, like Cam Ward, love Cam Ward actually. Looking forward to seeing what he can do at the next level. Looking forward to seeing where he falls on the top quarterback prospects for the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
SMU, dangerous team. They are 8-0 in the ACC. They will be going against Miami in the ACC championship. I'm hoping SMU can pull that off, because what a feat. And we live here, and we actually like SMU Pony Express from back in the day. Now, so that's a good thing, right? So SMU, shout out to them. Want to make sure we send another shout out, right? Another shout out to Penn State.
Oh, South Carolina. Oh, my bad.
Oh, you do South Carolina.
Nah, go ahead.
A shout out to Penn State. You did what I thought you would not do, which is make it into the Big Ten championship. And I say all that to say, if you let me down again, I myself will never let the words utter out of my mouth ever again. Penn State will not come from these lips. Book it today, December 3rd. If they do not win this championship, they will not have their school come out these lips anymore. Penn State, by golly, do what you got to do. I'm so sick of you underachieving and under-delivering. Go ahead, man.
All right, yeah. So, James Franklin, I ain't going to say you on the hot seat, because you're not. Like, you in the playoffs.
He's a lifer if you want to be.
Yeah, but he needs to win against Oregon. And I think they had a talent. Again, they had a talent to win against Oregon. Oregon ain't really showed me anything. Like, they just that dominant number one team, even though they are number one team. I don't think they dominant. I think Oregon got tested a couple of times, but the one that a lot of people is not talking about is South Carolina beating Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
Clemson was fringe college football playoff bound. Of course, they would have to win. They would have to win in the, I guess but if they were in, they would have to win out to get in the playoffs. Now y'all lost South Carolina, which I think if I'm not mistaken, they have 2 or 3 wins. Okay, my bad. 3 losses. They got 3 losses. So that's a wrap for them. They're gonna play in the bowl game against somebody. I don't know. Yeah. But I mean, that was a pretty good game. But man, Clemson, what a fall from grace. That's all I can say.
Shout out to ULL. ULM. 5-0 to start the season, and you didn't win the game afterwards. Golly. Gosh.
Yeah.
Gee golly. How you doing, Sean?
Hey guys, what's up? What up? Gee, owe you lots of love and replies. Finding you before the end of the year. Thanks. Ditto, Tanya.
See, we here.
Party emoji.
We here. Make sure connections stay established with each other. I'm playing. That's not us. That's They're behind the scenes.
That's a heart.
Let us get to the elephant in the room. Gremlin, you took another L, and this one hurt the worst. We went up against our rivals. They're in South Louisiana.
Yeah.
Their name, which is not really creative, is called Southern.
It's a jaguar.
It's a pretend animal, right? A jaguar, blue and gold jaguar.
Yeah.
We took an L. Like the whole weekend, Grambling State University took L's from the Battle of the Bands.
Well, I don't think they took it. I think both bands won it.
Oh no, I know, but we're held to a high
standard. Greg,
we're
called
the
world of fame.
Yeah, we're called the world of fame. So Jinx, you owe me a soda. Football team. Wow. I don't know what the future holds for us. I don't think Mickey Joseph will lose his job. That is the head coach, but something got to shake for next year, right? Head coach, things fall on you. Brother, you are on the clock. We are, as they say, a mini Alabama, if you will, because we're one of the winningest programs in Black college football. We can't keep living like this.
Man, I can't keep watching this travesty unfold right in front of my eyes. I can't keep watching my quarterback just running for his life. I can't keep keep watching my offensive line not blocking to save their life. So, Mickey, whatever you have to do, go in that transfer portal. You go in South Louisiana, you go North Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, whatever you can find, the big offensive linemen. Find them. Do what you got to do. We good on defense. We have Andrew Jones.
Cold Swag,
Defensive Player of the Year. Big shout out to you, Andrew Jones.
Jinx, you owe me another soda.
Jinx, you owe me a soda. All right, that's not the way it works. Okay, cool. But Mickey, go in that portal, and I need you to find some offensive linemen. I need you to find some good offensive linemen wherever you can. Get them from wherever you can. Get them where they hungry. If you don't block, you don't eat, man. If you don't block, you don't eat. This quarterback is not to get touched. Quarterback wise, we know what we got some work to do. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty sure a lot of them people want to transfer, and that's perfectly fine. We'll find somebody to replace you. If you don't want to be at the Grambling State University, the greatest institution in my eyes, and I'm biased. Okay, oh well, that's fine. We'll find your replacement. But until then, Mickey, I need you to do better, sir. Shout out to Boosie, man. Not shout out to Boosie. He supports Southern, so no.
He from down there, no.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. He is representing Louisiana, so he did say that when he was down there. So.
Get them from the cafeteria. Look, the cafeteria cleaner in terms of food than it's ever been. Man. Like the cafeteria, dude, they make stuff from scratch. No, it's not the cafeteria. It's the want to. It's the pride.
I need it, bro. I need somebody to light a fire under these dudes, bro. And then man, look, dude.
Nah, they can't eat no more. They can't eat no more.
Man, and you know what? I think Mama asked us why they don't got the name on the back of their jerseys, because they don't deserve it. You gotta win. We built this brick by brick, and I'll be got if I let you tear it down, because you don't like the way another brother talk.
Stop hitting the table, bro. Living and born in Big Ten, while my heart is in the ACC, the Chicago native needs a super detox and then some.
A sugar detox.
Sugar detox. Whew. Thanks for that transition. Let's talk about the NFL real quick. We got just a couple of minutes. Thank you for that rant. I have nothing else to add. Man, you said it poignantly and perfectly. I appreciate it.
Man, look, I was so frustrated. So you know I had to let it out. Look, I'm saying this because I love my university. We love our university. And sometimes you just got to be honest with yourself. That's what my parents taught me. They always honest with me. Gary's always honest with me. Y'all always honest with us. So I got to be honest to them. We can't keep doing this, man. We deserve better. We are better. That's what I mean. We G's. The G stands for great, and this is a flag. Y'all, it don't got. It's just gold, man. It's just gold. It's just gold. Stop. It's just gold, man. I gotta walk with my head down up in the office when I had to walk in the office today. I see somebody with
whoa. I ain't walking with my head.
I ain't walking my head down, but I'm like, come on, Bill. I can't I'm seeing all this blue and gold around the office. Oh. Yeah, go. Next subject, man. Next subject, bro.
All right, we're gonna take this to the NFL and let him cool off for a second. Stop shaking the table. It's moving slightly. All right, we're gonna transition to the NFL. Mm-hmm. It's only a few games that we'll talk about. We'll each take a few. Shout out to you, Chicago. You finally did something that we all can agree with.
We knew you
You fired your head coach. Who should have never been there this season anyway. Shout out to you for finally doing the thing that you should have did at the beginning of the year. You were once in playoff contention, once in contention in your division, and now it's just a sad stack of you know what. I don't understand what clock management is. What I mean by clock management is this. You have timeouts. Timeouts are like free throws. You should use them because they're free. As long as you don't do a challenge, you don't lose them. With 36 seconds or 32 seconds left in the game, Chicago Bears chose not to take a timeout where they could have possibly kicked the field goal to take it in overtime. They could have set up a Hail Mary play like that was done on them with Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. Who knows what could have happened? Yet and still, you chose not to take it, Matt Eberflus. And you therefore subsequently lost the game because we all know that Caleb Williams will do Caleb Williams things whenever it's time to do Caleb Williams things. You fought the valiant fight and got back in the game, and you lost because of stupidity, one would call it. I won't say it because I'm trying to do a better job of not calling people stupid.
Ignorant.
And ignorant. And dumb. I'm trying not to do it no more.
It was stupid.
But at the end of the day, you lost your job because you didn't take a timeout, and now you're on timeout. Imagine the irony there. You lost the game because you did not take a timeout. And I'm not sure if you're just the only one to blame, but you are the head, and the head must roll first. All of your assistant coaches, I don't know if they're trying to set you up, but they could have told you to take a timeout. I don't know if Caleb Williams could have took a timeout, but somebody should have said they should have took a timeout and not took 30 seconds to set up a stinker to lose the game. I have no idea what you were thinking, but shout out to you, Chicago Bears, for finally sitting there doing something that you should have done this whole time. And Ness, fire the head coach that should not have been your head coach this year. Also, shout out to Detroit, the best team in the NFC. I don't care what nobody says.
Yes, sir. And back to echo everything that he said. I agree with it. That it was just bad management. He did a piss poor job. I'm gonna just say it like that. You cost your team the game. Well, and the fact that even the fact that y'all was still in the game after that abysmal start in the first half, y'all came back to could potentially tie the game up to potentially win the game, and not to call a timeout. Coach, you deserve to get fired. You deserve it. And if you didn't get fired, you deserve to get fined. You deserve something. But it wanted to stay on that team because from hearing from a fellow Chicago Bears fan that's out there in Chicago, yeah, he wasn't having it. He was like, I hate that y'all, when you talk about the Saints, I hate y'all got rid of y'all coach, but man, we need to get rid of ours. So yeah, Chicago Bears fans, y'all got y'all wish. I don't know who y'all gonna get to replace whoever, but hey,
no, they gonna have to pick a little bit. Also, sugar is cold for a hell of a lot of things. It is. Real quick, hold on. Preach. What the heck was that? Bears talk. Radio was reckless Thursday through Friday. I'm going to need therapy, but they was right. They were. They could have won the game. They really could have won the game. That's what it was shaping up to be. I was prepared to come on here and give Caleb Williams praise, and instead we should have been talking about the coach getting fired.
The coach getting fired. Ain't that how some things work?
It goes. What it go? What you got?
No. Let's not. Miami, Green Bay. Woo-wee. What a stinker y'all pulled up. Miami, y'all proving everybody right. Y'all cannot play in the cold. And the fact that Green Bay just whooped the pants off y'all and y'all only scored 17 points, they ain't look too good. Even on the sidelines, bro, like everybody just cold. They just cuddle up with the blankets and everything, the jackets and all that. I know it's cold, but man, look like y'all got some enthusiasm out there. Y'all look like y'all want to go hurry up and get that game over with.
I mean, it was cold out there.
Hey, I know it's cold.
It was cold out there.
Hey, look, it is what it is.
Shout out to you. Sorry, I lost my place. There we go. Shout out to you, New York Giants. I will call you stupid because you let Saquon Barkley walk out the door. Shout out to you because you are not the same team. Shout out to you because you gave your ex-quarterback a heck of a lot of money for no reason at all, and now he's not even on your team anymore. Shout out to you, the ownership, the management, the head coach. How dare y'all let Saquon Barkley, who's having a heck of a year, out of the building for nothing. And he went to a rival in your own division. Shout out to you, Giants. Keep sticking up the joint. I'm not shocked.
Yep. It is what it is on that one. Raiders and Chiefs. Chiefs won 19-17. I don't know what's going on with the Chiefs. I know they 11-1. Man, I don't know. Maybe they could turn on when the playoffs start because that's been their MO. They could turn it on. But they've been winning games, and they barely been winning games against subpar teams. So we're gonna get on that one. Don't forget about the Falcons.
No, I'll let you do that. Shout out to you, LA Rams. You doused our hopes again. Goes back to the old NFC West rivalry. Saints just can't get it right. All I gotta say is clean shop, clean house at the end of the year. Nobody from this old regime needs to be left. Hopefully, we hire Aaron Glenn because he has ties to New Orleans Saints. I just got a feeling Ben Johnson's going to go to Chicago or somewhere like that. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get Aaron Glenn in there. Hopefully, he's a Super Bowl champion because it's going to put a little accent on his resume. Get him down there, change the culture, get this thing back revved up and running, and maybe we can get rid of Derek Carr in the process.
Well, I can't.
You go ahead with this.
Anyway, the Falcons lost. Y'all were who we thought y'all were. Y'all suck. Y'all will continue to suck. It don't matter who y'all have back up there at the quarterback. It can be Penix. He gonna be our route for years to come. I hope he suck. I hope Kirk Cousins continues to stink up the joint and keep losing, man. Keep losing.
Also,
trade to us. Trade pitch to us, please.
In the last 2 games, Kirk Cousins has thrown 6 interceptions.
Yeah.
That's the Kirk we know.
That's the Kirk we know.
That's the Kirk
barely winning games. And if he ain't winning games, he just losing.
Hold on. Let me get to a couple comments. I live with a Bears fan, so it's definitely rejoicing going on. Yeah. Bear down, but we can't.
Wow. But we can't win a darn thing. Who do you have for the coach we need?
I think Ben Johnson's euphoria, unmitigated gall, and excitement is going to lead him to the Chicago Bears. Offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions is going to be one of the hottest coaches on the market this offseason. Yes, will probably wind up with the prodigy Caleb Williams, if you will. Miami don't.
Let's talk about you. No self-living person can function in the cold. Yeah, you're right. Because if we go to another game,
well, hold on. Here's the thing about Miami. Because Miami reflects. This is my theory. Miami reflects their head coach, and their head coach, real with it, players coach, things like that. Say what you want to about the old Brian Flores. This was their former head coach, but they had a bit of toughness with them that you just don't see right now. They're definitely speed and finesse, and that doesn't travel very well, especially in the cold. So you can have the fastest players in the world. They can clock 32 miles per hour whenever they run fast. But what do you do when it's snowing and it's cold and the ground is frozen?
And that wind chill is out of control and it's 10 degrees below zero. None of that matters. And the other game, the one that I want to get to, Philadelphia and Baltimore. Philadelphia surprised me because I thought Baltimore was going to win that game. Man, that was not a pretty game for Baltimore. I don't know what's going on with Lamar Jackson. I know they pass defense is pretty, for all intents and purposes, like you said, it's trash.
It's gotten better though,
but it has gotten better, but it just wasn't good enough. And also when Saquon scored the last touchdown, it was also a false start. I'm just saying, y'all see everything else. Y'all ain't see that. Y'all ain't see this big 6'6", 300-pound lineman move before the ball snap. Not good enough, refs. Y'all need to do better.
I want to make sure I say this. Spencer says he needs Pitts as Kyle Pitts, their tight end, to be traded before the playoffs because we put out an APB for him and we said never to find him. So yeah,
don't trade him else, man.
You're such a hater.
It's all love though.
We're truth spitters. We're never hating.
Yeah, it's all love though, man.
Let's see.
All that talking, we need 2 more wins to have a lock on a playoff stop. The Saints can't say that.
Well, here's the thing. I got you because I know you're gonna go off. We got to get to the segments. Spencer, here's the thing. You're right. For some reason, we and you were dumb enough to schedule all our divisional games at the beginning / middle of the season, so you have nobody else to play but the Carolina Panthers. But let it rest assured, you won't make it out the first round. Are we hating? We all gonna be at home at the end of the year, Spencer.
Hey, and also, Spencer, remember, we got the last laugh against y'all.
We did. We won.
The last laugh.
We won.
Yeah, talk about your kicker now. Yeah, talk about him now. Yeah. Oh, he was on top of the world. He was that blue plane. Not no more. Yeah, y'all gave him the hood pass. I bet that hood pass ain't good no more.
Nah, he can't go in the hood.
Yeah.
Real quick, last few things. Shout out to you, Russell Wilson. Let Russ cook.
Keep letting Russ cook.
Shout out to you, Anthony Richardson. Got another win. Shout out to you, Aaron Rodgers. You suck just like.
It's on retire, man. Put it up.
You suck just like the last quarterback did,
Go
the last quarterback of the last quarter. Shout out to you, Geno Smith. You got your revenge.
Yeah, Aaron. Go eat an edible, eat on some mushrooms, smoke weed, do what you do, but don't come back to football. It's a wrap, man. It's a wrap.
Last two shout outs. Shout out to you, Houston Texans. Hadn't looked good, but you got to win the AFC South. I appreciate that because you keep making my dreams come true. Jacksonville Jaguars suck. Last shout out. Woo, shout out to the Buffalo Bills. Woo, that game looked pretty to attend, but only from the comfort of my couch. And by the way, 49ers, I don't want to hear Jack Diddley squat about no injuries. You are not good this year.
Y'all was gonna win that game.
You are not good this year. Condolences to Christian McCaffrey and whatever ailment it is. I don't know if it's Achilles, knee, or whatever, but it looked very, very bad.
ACL.
Looked very, very bad. Yes. So if nothing else, no more shout outs and disappointments that I can see. No more shout outs and disappointment. You suck Rams, you suck Falcons, you suck Panthers. Shout out to Bryce Young though. You suck Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think that's it.
And the Falcons.
Hey, at least y'all got work to do in the postseason. We just got work to do.
We got a lot of work to do, man. Start from the bottom to the top.
Man. Without further ado, you want to go ahead and get to the segment?
Yes, sir.
All right.
So the first segment that we do have is called Flag on the Play. And pretty much when flag is on the play is when we see any players, any coaches do anything egregious. And I feel that it's our job as sports enthusiasts to call these players out. We can only do a flag on the play. So with no further ado, my flag on the play goes to.
I wasn't on time.
It's okay. All right, there you go. One more time.
It's coming. Just okay.
All right. So my flag on the play goes to none other than the Ohio State Buckeyes for losing not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times in a row to Michigan. Oh man, y'all was on top of the world. Y'all feel like I know y'all feel like y'all was going places. I know y'all felt like y'all was college football contenders. But you know what it turns out? It turns out that ain't nothing but some pretenders, man. Y'all Cinderella without the glass slipper. Y'all not destined for this, man. Y'all don't have enough heart built for this, man. Y'all stay where y'all at. Keep being complacent. Because y'all not ready to take that next step. And I can see it. If y'all was ready to take that next step, y'all would have beat Michigan last Saturday. If y'all was ready to take that next step, y'all wouldn't have lost to who they lost to? Oregon. Y'all wouldn't have lost to Oregon. Y'all always say that y'all the best. Y'all always want to be mentioned as one of the best college football programs of all time. Well, I can't see it. Not lately. I can't see it since the last time y'all won. I can't see it. Y'all quarterbacks that have gone in the draft been pretty bad. C.J. Stroud, the only one y'all have clinging to. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, have you name me a great Ohio State quarterback that made it to the NFL that transitioned to do something good besides C.J. Stroud?
Well, it's pending on C.J.
Yeah,
I guess we are waitlisting Justin Fields.
We were waiting Justin Fields.
But
I mean, it ain't looking too good. So this is to Ohio State Buckeyes, to the Ohio State Buckeyes fans. Y'all need to do better.
Not the fans.
Yeah, y'all need to do better. Y'all need to stop mixing yourselves with any SEC team because y'all not like that. Y'all not like us. Y'all not like us. That's it, plain and simple. But flag on the play goes to y'all, man. Even Jamarcus Russell was better.
That was a good one. My flag on the play goes to a couple of things that happened, or a few things that happened. I think about 4 or 5. People that were planting flags on the opposing side or the opposing field. Michigan won against Ohio State. They went to go plant a flag. Arizona State, I believe, won against Arizona. They were trying to plant a flag. How dare y'all win on somebody else's turf and choose to go plant a flag? Reason why I bring this up, there are some things that exist in sports called unspoken rules. If you do something, we'll use these words that a lot of us will understand. If you said tripping, you got to get tripped on. We can't let this go unpunished These violations must be answered for. I cannot believe so many people took it upon themselves to go plant their flag on the opponent's field. Like, that is asinine. That is insane. And what happened should have happened, and I'm not mad about it. We must protect this house, Ray Lewis used to say in the Under Armour commercial. But anybody who did not participate in these shenanigans, I don't think you should be on your team if you did not go fight for what somebody else was trying to do. Now, at first I saw a clip with Michigan that I thought they was just waving the flag, which I think I did see it, and that's what enticed them to try to plant the flag. But nevertheless, it's not about class. It's not about any of that. That could have been a way worse situation than what it turned out to be for all the schools that participated. You won the game. Michigan, I know in that locker room y'all believe, but nobody believed that y'all was going to beat them. Honest to God, y'all were 20-point underdogs. And other teams that happened, come on, bro. Like, this can get very, very bad. And there was a lot of fights that happened all throughout this college football. And I get it, that's robbery. But the flag planting, you inciting a riot, basically.
Fight night, man.
Also, an honorary flag on the play. You didn't see this, and I know you was going to disagree with it, but oh well. Flag on the play goes to you, Aubrey Graham. How dare you try to sue Universal and you trying to sue for not like us in these numbers because of the things that were said in that song. How dare you? That is not hip-hop. I am so not shocked, and I'm so not disappointed. Aubrey Graham, a.k.a. Drake, you're letting your other side show. I'm going to play on all of y'all.
All right, man. Yeah. Hey, Drake. Hey, fam. I like you. I listen to you way before I listen to Kendrick. Like all day. I ain't gonna say all day, but I will prefer to listen to Drake over Kendrick. But hey, it is what it is. Hey, different strokes for different folks. But Drake, Aubrey Graham, bro, take a page from Gunna book, take a page from Kobe Bryant book, take a page from anybody, and it has shown in history. If you put your head down, work, and most importantly, win. All the social media gimmicks that you're doing when you playing basketball, we don't want to see you playing basketball. You ain't in the NBA. You trying to bully DeMar DeRozan. We ain't trying to see you bully DeMar DeRozan.
I miss Drake with the melodies. That's what you trying to say.
Bully that man, that 5'5" midget over there from Compton, California.
You can't bully him.
Well, you need to do something because I mean, all the other shit, it don't mean nothing, bro. It don't mean nothing. All I'm saying is what happens in situations like this. Take a page from Gunna book. Everybody accused Gunna of being a snitch. And what did Gunna do? Gunna ain't do no interviews. You really ain't see Gunna on IG. I don't follow him like that, but even if I really ain't seen him do no interviews, all the IG stuff. I really ain't seen none of that. That's just me personally. I really ain't seen none of that. All I kept seeing was that man sell out tours, arenas, ticket sales. The man was winning when everybody was against him. That's what Drake should be doing. Go in that booth, put your head down, and make great music. Forget what all the haters saying. Forget what all the haters saying. Forget what everybody else saying. All right, you took your L, bro. How do you respond by taking that L? Everybody in rap music has taken it. Somebody took an L once upon a time. It's not how hard you hit. It's how hard you get hit and keep moving forward. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Listen, before we move on, I'm just going to tell you. The saying is this before we get to the couple comments and we're going to get ready to wrap everything up. The saying is this. He not like us. He done showed us his other side now, right? You didn't pull some Jerry Heller, former manager at NWA, and said, we'll sue. You letting your other side show. That's not hip-hop. That's not. I ain't talking about we got to go kill nobody or nothing like that. That's not hip-hop.
Respond with your words, bro.
No, respond by leaving it alone. In the words of Spencer, you messing with Cuckoo Kenny.
Hey, see that somebody, I forgot who said what, but they had said Drake, in order for him to win against K-Dot, he gotta take to that. He gotta go into a dark space. But I don't think he liked that, bro. Listen, like that's the only thing.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this is the last thing.
All right, go ahead.
He shouldn't have talked about that man's wife.
All right.
Just like he should have talked about Pusha T lady. Don't put nobody ain't got nothing to do with it in here, and maybe we don't get their response. Of course, we can date this back to King Kunta and other things like that. And Drake been throwing his shots too. But at the end of the day, bro, a nail is a nail. Leave it alone. You're embarrassing yourself. That's all.
Not with the go ahead.
You're embarrassing yourself. My whole search history is Saquon. I'm messy for all the good Jets as a Bears fan. LOL on Aaron Rodgers. Absolutely.
Michigan is Big Mama. She right even when she wrong. You can't win Ohio State. Just grab the plate and go sit down with your other cousin.
I like Big Mama. I like the Big Mama. That was cool. Better actually. Like that's G with us. Here always on the wrong side.
No, I'm not.
No, he knows
who the one that got the most number one?
He's not even saying rap wise. I get it.
All right. As an artist, he way above Kendrick.
Here go, Mama. Yeah, I know. Boo, Cary, K-Dot. I feel like it's out to Drake.
But if I'm coming though, it's with K-Dot. Drake need to be in the head down with the bonnet on. I agree. J. Cole is coming out of this better than
hey. Well, I said it when everything started coming out. J. Cole is coming out. I still call him. Hold on. I still call him whatever. I call him. I wanted selfishly me. I wanted J. Cole against K-Dot, not for them two to go against each other because that's gonna be classic. I wanted it for they two camps for TDE. Kendrick on his own thing versus Dreamville because Dreamville got a lot of underrated stuff in terms of artists and things like that.
But Dream, man, who? Cobb? I mean,
Cobb. I like Earth Gang,
but they ain't bad. They ain't like battle. They ain't no battle.
But we don't know though. We don't know. I'm just saying we don't know. That's all I'm saying. We don't know. I would have loved to see it because they all are talented over there. All right, good.
Man, y'all telling me y'all gonna listen to Pimp Butterfly. Y'all gonna listen to
next
Damn.
Time, man. Come on, we gotta get to the rest of this next time, man.
I'll be tripped out. For the rest of your life, you gonna listen to that over him. Man, I know he our favorite, but like y'all gonna listen to that over that.
I'm a Cole fan, but go ahead.
I feel you. All right, man. All right. When life comes at you fast, it's pretty much just like Drake when he was on Cloud 10, Cloud 15, and his parachute. He come flying out the plane. His parachute don't work, and this is the sound that it makes. All right. So with that being said, what a year for Dan Hurley, man. He just coming off his 2 national championships in a row in college basketball, men's college basketball, winning 2 in a row. Everybody had him touted as doing a 3-peat. And this is what happens when life comes at you fast. That team was ranked number 2, top 5, I want to say, number 2, number 3, whatever. They went to the Maui Invitational and lost not once. They lost against Memphis. I forgot who else they lost against. They lost against Dayton, and they lost against Colorado. So that's 3 losses in a row that they took. They are now ranked number 25. And the words from Dan Hurley on his, as he reflects from Maui, he says, I'm not doing another 3-game Maui Invitational MTE again. Moving forward, we will only play home and homes or single game events. I don't think I ever do a 3-game MTE again. There's 0 chance I ever do that again. Dan Hurley.
Sound like you ducking the smoke, brother.
He ducking the smoke. Because when you was on top, I'm pretty sure you want to go everywhere else. You want to go, if I'm not mistaken, maybe last year they may have played Battle for Atlantis as well. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure they did like a tournament or something. But to say that you would no longer participate in a Maui Invitational, man, it's not about you. It's about the kids. It's about getting exposure for them. And despite the losses that they took, every game that they played in besides the last game was great games. They only lost against Colorado by 1 point. They lost in overtime to Memphis by a couple of points, but you put them in that bad position when you got a tech when the over the back foul was called, which I didn't agree with that call. But to say that you ain't going to participate in any more tournaments, you're just going to do single games, like that. I don't like that. You need to hold yourself to a better standard. Again, when life comes at you fast, you was on top of the world. But when things don't go your way, now you ain't gonna do it again. I don't agree with that. And again, like I said, it's not about you, it's about the kids. So do better, be better, Dan. Because if that's the case, then you might as well not participate in the NCAA tournament, but you have to if you want to win the championship. That's how I go. I'm sorry.
If it's not hard and goodness, Cary. Talk about your rants.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop doing my boy hard like
Hey, you gonna stop doing him like that. You see the thing. All right. Last thing, next to the last segment, I should say. This is the money shot. The money shot is something that I want you to remember, something that you cannot, shall not, will not forget. And when you hear it again, come back and listen to the whole episode. Why? Because we want you to be a repeat offender. You can't do it unless you listen to more than one episode.
Sure.
I just made it up on top of my head. Anyway, money shot right here. This here money shot is very iconic. I'm pretty sure I gave it to it before, but it's just so.
Talk about it.
So, oh God, it's thick. It's thick. I gotta wet it next time. It's so very gratifying and fulfilling. This money shot right here goes to none other than Saquon Barkley, who should in fact be your MVP for the NFL this year. Finally, we see it go to somebody other than the quarterback.
Thank God.
It should. It should. This is why. Right now, Saquon Barkley is sitting at 246 carries for the year, 1,499 yards, 11 touchdowns. Single-handedly, he is the most important Eagle on that team because rushing, passing, rushing, receiving, whatever it may be, he has made that dramatic impact. That much so. Also, he is on pace right now to break single season running back record held by none other than former great Eric Dickerson, aka the Pony Express, one half of it back in the day. Eric Dickerson had 2,105 yards, right? Mm-hmm. Saquon Barkley is on pace to break that right now as we speak. He is expected to beat it by more than 40-some yards if he continues at the pace that he is right now. I think he can do it, ladies and gentlemen. They don't have a choice in Philadelphia. They must run the ball. He must get the ball receiving. I vote that we get Saquon Barkley that NFL MVP trophy. Once again, New York Giants, you don't get none of this. It's all for Saquon.
And you heard it here first on GSC Sports Talk. That's Gary that said that. That's Gary.
I'm done.
That's Gary.
I'm done.
At the camera?
It just moved, so I'm happy about it.
Wow.
Oh, very happy about it. All right. Now I didn't fulfill my promise to y'all guys. Once again, right before we get to announcing what are you listening to, we love music here at GNC Sports Talk. We want to know what you're listening to. We want to highlight it here in a few seconds. Put an M next to that song, that bop, that pop, something old, something borrowed, something new, whatever it may be. We want to make sure we highlight that here next, and we'll get to that here in 1 second. Thank y'all once again for y'all picks. Obviously, we got a slew full of them in here. Why don't we get
to it, man? Let's get to it.
$1 million
baby, don't hate me.
I never represent, baby. Hey, it's catchy.
And do you wrong, I'll be good for you. I know for right and wrong, because I want to make it so badly. $1 million baby.
Okay. No copyrights. Underwhelming album. Great singles, though.
Thanks.
Thank you for that, G. G and X, the whole album has been on repeat. Oof, we can talk about it. I got about 4 or 5 on there. That's about it. I'm pushing it. Not like us by Kendrick Lamar.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
Unbreak My Heart, Tony Braxton.
GSU dedication, man. Unbreak my. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, man. I need you now. Smokey again. GSU offense dedication. Oh, said you killing me. You killing me.
Squabble up.
Looks like we all on K-Dot.
Today made my dance class rewind it back 3 times.
That is one of the ones I like off of there.
All right.
Essence Wiz Kid featured Justin Bieber and Tim. That's their remix. Yeah.
Good without Justin Bieber.
It's okay with them on there too.
Jesus be offense, Fred Hammond, GSU. Offensive line that hey said retire. They said we need you to retire, man. Get back on the O-line, bro.
Come out of retirement.
Come out of retirement.
He played defense.
Oh, my bad. I thought he was offensive line. My bad. Okay.
Eat down by
Talamisha. Okay. You got it. Talamisha.
Chocolate high by.
Okay.
Everybody loves chocolate. Chocolate high by NERE and Music Soul Child.
Yes, sir.
Oh, here we go. K.
What a year for that young man. He has had a good year.
Had a hell of a year.
He had a heck of a year.
Hell of a year.
Gotta give him credit, man.
We thank y'all. There might be a couple more in there, so give me a couple seconds.
Sonically and production wise, I can listen to GNX over Mr. Morrell all day and damn. That's just me. But shout out to Kate out for that. He did his thing. And the features were good on the album too. I give him credit.
I got it on there. I'm terrible with names. That's crazy.
Well, wait till you see my names on there.
Oh no, you saying them yourself.
Oh man,
it was a sad day on a Saturday. It was sad. It was so sad. All right, let's go ahead and get to ours though.
All right, so the first one, man, look, this past weekend I was listening to a whole bunch of music, a whole bunch of videos. I saw a lot of them. A lot of them was kind of but the first one, I don't know if it's been playing around like that. It should be playing around, but the first one is Oban Jr. And the name of the record is Just My Luck. Anyway, that's the first one. And Amber Mark, a little more. Again, the first one, I want everybody, please go listen to the first one. Great record, especially when you wake up in the morning time. You'll definitely enjoy it. The production is good. The video is good. He had the synchronized swimmers on there. He doing his little dance moves. Great record, great vibe. I hope y'all enjoy it. Go check it out. And Amber Mark a little more.
Love Amber.
Gotta love Amber.
My two picks are Reason, Kaz, and Buddy. I Thought You Loved Me. Shout out to Reason. And B.I. Destiny Rogers, new favorite. Tyler Yahweh. Got It Like That. It's about two. Once again, Reason, Kaz, and Buddy. I Thought You Loved Me. Shout out to Buddy, man. Buddy go hard. I really love
Big
Buddy.
facts.
And B.I. Destiny Rogers. Shout out to Destiny Rogers. And Tyler Yahweh, or Yahweh, Got It Like That. Got It Like That. Let's see real quick. We're going to get y'all out of here on time. Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's the beginning, right? Want to thank y'all as always, right? If y'all don't know, I won't be able to do it till afterwards, but started a little sideshow. I know he'll be participating every now and then, but this will be kind of my project. Have a playlist on the YouTube called From a Fan's Perspective. Got my first video out there talking about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul and all the intricacies. Say that 3 times fast. That happened, in my opinion on it, from my perspective. Just to let y'all know, it will be something coming out this week. Also want to let y'all know I'm coming up with an oath. So whenever y'all watch, you got to raise your right hand and all that good stuff. It's something funny I thought about. It's coming though. But yes, y'all tuning in it. Thank y'all for tuning in this live every Tuesday. Y'all been rocking with us. In February, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It'll be 6 years strong.
Yeah, man.
We've been doing this. So want to thank y'all for sure for tuning in for this crazy journey we had. Yes, especially if y'all came on last year. Y'all know it's been one heck of a roller coaster. Anyway, other than that, you got anything you want to say?
No, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, sticking with us. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. So we just want to give y'all a salute and always come as you are to all the repeat offenders out there. We love y'all. Keep it up.
That's new people.
Yeah. To the GNC Sports Talk people out there. Hey, we do it for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Hold on 1 second. We got to say it one more time. I'm getting out of this. Okay. All right. Do one more time. I got distracted. I saw 2 comments coming. Do one more time.
All right. This is GSP Sports Talk. What we do it for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. Y'all take it easy. We love y'all as always.
Peace.